So it seems like Harley Davidson is dying. I don't know what else to call it when a dealership in a major city just closes for good. Currently the one in my local dealership just closed a couple of weeks ago. And another one in the GTA, I can't remember if it was like in Waterloo or Guelph, I'm not sure. They all kind of blend together in my mind. One of those closed down as well. So I literally, if I wanted to go to a dealership right now, would have to either travel 2 hours west or about an hour and a half east to visit one. And I think the problem is at least twofold. There's probably more. I think the big thing is Canadian economy is, regardless of what they say on the news, in a really bad way. This is definitely a recession, if not a mild depression. And they'll pump up the economy on the news saying that it's great and jobs are available and there's growth. But when the average job, even like skilled jobs, pay $100,000 or less, and rent pretty much anywhere for more than 2 bedrooms is $200 to $2,500 a month, not to mention groceries and electricity. I don't know what else to call this. So I think, what are you doing, MDX? So I think that's reason number one. And reason number two, it's the price of the bikes. When your entry-level bike is 12,000 Maple dollars, you're just cutting such a huge part of the market off from your lineup. And somebody might say, well, it's the retro. Kids aren't into retro. Beginner riders don't like the retro styling. And you might have a point if Triumph and Royal Enfield weren't doing so well with entry-level 400s or 350s. Those two brands seem to be growing and they're really popular online. And they have that classic throwback styling, which Harley is dedicated to. And I get it. You've got heritage, lean into it a little bit. But try something else too. Like, why are we so against a $6,000 or $7,000 400 single? Harley could do that. I believe Harley has done that in the past. I could be wrong. And then another thing that plays into that is Royal Enfield and Triumph, they share dealership space with other brands, and Harley will never do that. Even their direct competition, Indian, shares a showroom floor with multiple different brands. So if the business can stay open selling one of the 4 products, then it's got an incentive to keep your product in stock and available for potential customers. And truthfully, I just don't see anyone. There's a few people my age and younger that are really into Harleys. In fact, I would love to own a Harley. I really like the Lowrider ST and the Road Glide ST, and the Sportster actually looks really cool too. But the Sportster's their cheapest bike at 12 grand. If you want to get into a Lowrider ST, I think you're like 25. And I personally couldn't even afford to pay cash for this bike. Like, it's not a stretch for me to make the payment that I initially had. It was only like $50 bi-weekly, but I didn't have the full $5,000 to drop down. So I'm sure most Canadians are in the same boat as I am. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I missing something here? Is Harley just restructuring their dealer network or something? Or are they truly, do they truly have one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel? Leave a comment down below if you think I'm off my rocker. I probably am, but I'd like to hear it anyway. And if you liked my little rant, go ahead and hit that like button, and please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We've got about 751 to go. And we're halfway through the year, so we can get there. It's just behind the 8 ball. Alright, ride safe. Have a good one.